us guys are visual creatures, and we have like a fantasy of the ideal girl or whatever it is that we happen to be looking for. And when we see a woman who looks like that, it's just right away, we're already thinking about what we'll do for fun, what our kids will look like. This is the woman I'm going to marry. I mean, I see it in the emails. I see it in my phone session. Guys are like, this, I first saw late eyes. I was like, I knew that was the woman I was going to marry. And they believe that. They tell themselves that. And what happens is they're projecting their fantasy onto her. And when a guy does that and he's super excited, super enthusiastic, oftentimes you guys just aren't there yet. You may have just met him, or you may only been out on a couple of dates, and he's already talking about engagement rings and marriage and moving in and like being real super serious. And you're trying to figure out if you really like the guy, if he's good enough for you, is he a good
Where's this
person?
going?
And he's calling you a lot and he's texting you a lot. And so you'll send him like one sentence and then he sends a paragraph. You'll send him a few sentences back. He sends another paragraph and he's super quick to reply. And, then you kind of get feeling a little overwhelmed because he calls too much, he texts too much. It's almost like he's in a rush and he's desperate. Like he's desperate. Like if I don't move quickly, I'm going to lose her to somebody else. And instead of you guys fall, because the reality is most men don't understand this, it's that you truthfully fall in love slower over time. And for the average guy, it's like when you match what it is that he really likes visually, he's already like, check please, I'll take that one to go, I'm in. And you're just not that way. You're not built like that. Even if you really like the guy and you find him attractive, it takes time and there's a process. And so what I teach throughout the book is that the guy has to go slightly slower than you are, because the overwhelming majority of dudes, especially when you look at what's in movies and TV, are in a fear-based state, and they're like in a mad dash for the finish line. They're in a mad dash to put a ring on your finger. They're on a mad dash to lock you down. They're in a mad dash to get you to commit to them. And oftentimes it's too fast. And then you're like, I barely know this guy, and he's already ready to introduce me to his parents. And so most guys, when you want to slow things down, they don't react too well to it. And the common thing that you all say is, I'm confused. I'm not sure where I'm able to be at this point in my life. I'm not ready for a relationship yet. And what you're really trying to communicate is, hey, you just got to slow it down. But most guys don't get the message. And especially when they start to feel you pulling away a little bit, then they try harder. They call more, they text more. What's wrong? We had such a good time last week. I don't understand. It's like, you don't have any time in your schedule? Do you still feel the same way?